I'll take you back to the time when I was hungry.
Okay.
So I was hungry, sitting at home, and I'm sleepy, but I'm
Where do you live?
in Sports City. Sports City. Sports City.
Okay.
And I was starving, so I was like 4 a.m. I just was like, let me get some food, let me eat, and then come like just stuff my face with food and just pass the out.
Is that usual? You leave your apartment at 4
Yeah, I
a.m.
was
to
gonna-
go
it's
get
a
food?
normal thing.
It's like
Khalid be doing
yeah.
that.
But back in the day when I used to get McDonald's, now like
Oh,
Yo,
man.
BD.
No,
Wait, it was before.
it was before.
Okay.
It was before the
Wallah.
before the
عن
MLX.
جد يعني.
No. Well, like I used to get that double cheeseburger, only cheese.
Oh man, how I miss it.
But don't get it now though.
Yeah, don't get it, man.
Yeah,
it's not
sports
good.
to gen. Sports to genocide.
So you went to McDonald's back then?
So I used to, I go to McDonald's at like 4 a.m., stuff my face and pass out because I don't have a job, you know? Because
You're on that healthy lifestyle.
I'm on that, I'm on that double cheese. Like, double cheese, just keep it plain.
Okay.
No sauce.
No snoozes.
Nobody likes no sauce. So anyways, stuff my face on the way back
Oh,
to my
like in the
house.
car.
In the car as I'm driving because I'm
Classy
so
guy.
hungry.
So what do you do about the sauces when you're driving home? Do you sauce the sandwich?
No sauce at all. Double cheese.
You don't
Only
sauce it?
cheese. It's the texture on the cheese makes it like
It's moist enough?
yeah. It's 10 times moisture. Now you guys are never gonna try it because it's like
Yeah.
McDonald's. But
We're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like basically a fantasy fictional character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was good.
What about the French fries?
No
You
French.
guys are making
No
me
French?
hungry.
No French
over
fries.
here.
No French.
Oh.
No
Wait,
French,
so
no
you
nothing.
just straight up only get a double
just straight.
cheeseburger?
Sometimes I get two. One on the way and one at home while I watch something.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
You know, the
One
the
for
one
the
on the
ride?
way is a little appetizer, and then the main meal is another double cheeseburger.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I add another patty if I'm feeling real
Triple
hungry.
patty, the double.
Triple patty.
So
True.
no fries, no drink.
No fries, no
You only
drinks.
do sandwiches, no fries, no drinks?
Just two
Don't
sandwiches.
you want to wash it down with like a...
That's like
Just like
psychopath
straight
stuff,
up.
yo.
Like I just wanna. It's wet enough, like it don't need nothing.
Doesn't
And
need
it's like,
sauces. Doesn't need drink.
Don't need nothing.
Doesn't.
Just
No drink.
just pure protein, yo.
Pure.
I mean,
pure
bread,
prote.
Yeah. When you go there at like 4 a.m., not to like hunker down too much on this aspect. When you go there at like 4
Well,
a.m.,
we hunkered.
We're pretty
it's
hunkered.
still,
Go for it.
yeah, it's still not breakfast hour. This is like right pre-breakfast.
Pre-breakfast. Even sometimes I notice when I'm a bit late, like 5 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. It's like breakfast starts like around 6, I think. They'll be like, fine, we still have meat from an hour ago. We'll still make you some.
So like the Filipino chick back there will do you a solid.
Yeah, or like or the English guy. Well, I gotta be Filipino.
Yeah.
So that day,
Do you
before
remember
the
like the day around month? What
it was before genocide. Before the genocide started.
era BG.
So that's
BG.
why the McDonald's makes sense.
Yeah, that's why the
because
McDonald's
pre-genocide.
make. I was addicted. I was eating a McDonald's, like a double cheeseburger a day.
Dude, has it been hard for you to quit?
I was so hard. It was as soon as like that thing happened, and then I saw McDonald's like, oh, we're supporting Islam. I'm like, okay, never again, not a single double cheeseburger from McDonald's in my life. And I didn't even know there was a boycott. Like I just like in my own, I'm like, fuck you, McDonald's.
Nice.
As-
We
as a
appreciate you,
normal-
Khalid.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
appreciate you.
As
Man.
a normal person should.
Yeah. And I went through some withdrawals, and I was like, oh, double cheeseburgers.
Yo, man, they put stuff in there.
Oh yeah, that shit's good. That shit's good.
Yo, do you get an alternative now?
No, nothing. Like, it's just like
Now you're just
Yeah,
like,
I noticed you've been looking like really skinny.
Yeah.
lately.
It's the boycott.
Really
it's the boycott.
unhealthy.
Yo,
Yeah.
man, the BDS diet is really healthy.
It's
yo.
really- Yeah, man. It's the boycott. It's the- no Coke, no McDonald's, no.
Yo, I swear the BDS
Just straight up
diet
juice.
is healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, cool. So
Yeah.
was it like a weekday you're driving back?
Yeah, it was like I don't even, like when you don't have a job, you don't even notice if it's like
Yeah.
It all
like
blends.
what is
Yeah.
it? Monday, Tuesday. Only when it's like Friday is prayer. Like okay, it's this Friday, and then what is it?
Man, that's so true. Ever since I became unemployed, the only reason I track days is so that I know whether my friends have work or don't have work.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what is it? Is it Friday already? When is Mo gonna come from his office? Like leave his office.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or you notice the traffic when you're like at night, and you're like, why is there traffic? And then you check, it's the weekend. I'm like, people want to party because they work and they only have 2 days.
Fucking
Yeah.
people,
They want to party hard for 2 days.
every night like Khalid.
Fucking populations, am I right?
Shit, peeps, huh? Yeah. So yeah, speaking of people,
Yeah.
so then,
You're
I was
driving,
driving on my way
eating the
back,
cheeseburger.
eating my cheeseburger just in one hand. Finished, parked, and then I was like, okay, like, smoke a cigarette in the car, parked in my building.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke a cigarette so I can just go back up and sleep. And then I look behind me and I see like a small little spark, like a fire in a building that's a bit far from me, but it's walking distance. And I can see the fire, and it's like barely the first floor, barely anything. So I was like, oh, okay, let me just go. I'm pretty stuffed. Like I can use a walk. Let me just go walk to the building to see. In my mind, I'm like, there's gonna be firefighters. There's gonna be people outside, and it's like they're gonna. I
Was
just
there
go.
smoke?
There was a bit of smoke, but it was dark. It was
Okay.
like the building was like turned off. People were sleeping.
You could see like flames or just like sparks.
Yeah, I can see flames from the first floor, just coming
Okay.
from the first floor balcony, and it's going up. The flame is going up.
Whoa.
So I was like, let me just go check it out. As I'm going, I realized there's no one. Like there's not sirens, nobody on both sides because like 4 a.m. It's dark and I'm like walking towards the building. Then I started running, and then I was like, oh, like until I realized this is a fire that nobody knows about. I was like, oh, it's on. Took off my slippers, threw them.
Wait, why'd you take off your slippers?
I was like, it's just because I can feet. It's easier than just,
Oh, you're like,
You're
like,
running.
I'm gonna be
you're
running.
Yeah, he's
aggressive.
nimble. He's nimble.
Yeah. So I was like, like it,
Like
I
the
was like,
adrenaline.
game on. Then I go in, and then there's no alarm, and the security is drinking tea with his friend. And I'm like, hey.
In the reception?
Yeah, in the reception. He's literally drinking tea with someone. Like, hey, fire. The fire was started on the side of the building. So I went to the guy. I'm like, hey, fire. He walks out of the front of the building, and he sees the building is normal, but the fire started on the side of the building.
He
So-
can't see it.
He can't see it. Then I called the ambulance. Like, I called the ambulance. I'm on the phone with the ambulance. The security comes back, and the security is like, bro, nothing. And I'm like, hey, like, come to the fire thing.
Wait, by ambulance you mean like the fire station or like the police?
no, not the ambulance. Sorry.
The fire station.
The fire
I just called 999.
Yeah.
Whoever
999,
picked.
like
well,
emergency.
Yeah. It was like cops. I think it was the
So
cops.
where the security is sitting, there's like no sense of a fire or smoke or
Nothing.
smell. Nothing.
It was quiet. Like even the
So
fire.
You could understand when you went in there why he didn't sense it.
Yeah.
Only you have the advantage of seeing it from the vantage point of far away, where you saw the fire on the other side of the building.
Exactly. 100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So then, and I'm like, it's getting slowly. I was like, let me just go stroll to the fire to see it. Then I see the security. Then slowly, my heart started racing more. So I was like, I gotta like call the ambulance, and I threw away my slippers, got rid of them.
You mean call the police?
The fire.
Yeah.
You call the police.
999, huh?
Yeah, called them, and then the security comes back as I'm on the phone with them. I'm like, oh, what do I do? Like I see the elevators. I'm like, should I click the? I'm waiting for the security to come back to open the alarm.
But the person you're speaking to on the other line, what are they saying?
He's
Who
like,
is
where
it?
are you? Where are you? He's like, it was the
Like you
cops.
explain to them, I'm here. There's a fire. Like
There's
that?
a fire, yeah. And he's like, where? I'm like, Sports City. I thought in my head, I'm like, they have a satellite and they can see where the fire is. So I'm like, Sports City, just like track my location, you'll find it. And then he's like, no, tell me the building. So then I gotta go outside and find the building name. As I'm going out to find the building name, I see the security come back. He's like, nothing. There's no fire. Because he just came out from the front. He comes out from, he's like, there's no fire. I'm like, bro, it's on the side. It's on the side of the building. And then I see I see the building name, and I tell the firefighter guy. I hung up from the fire guy. And then the security wants to go again and check on the side. If he goes again on the side, it's like, it's a
Time
wide
wasting.
building.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I just like grabbed him. I'm like, there's no time. I grabbed him and I took him to the alarm thing, which is like on the wall. I'm like, open it. And he puts the key in and ting. And he's like, I can tell. He was like, I hope there's a fire because I don't want to lose my job for this.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, there's no time. Open it. Press the button. Press the button. Yeah. He presses it and ting, the alarm things.
But yo, how funny would it have been if like the guy's like, oh, okay, presses the button, and Khalid goes like, gotcha, and like runs away.
Gotcha. Let me go eat my other cheeseburger that I have while you lose your job.
Shit, yo, adrenaline must have been high.
It
Like,
was like going. It was
And you're doing all this barefoot. huh?
barefoot like
dude,
that.
how loud is the alarm though?
It was. Look, we live in Sports City. the alarm rings at least twice, if not 3 times a day.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
it's a problem.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
problem.
So fake alarms, you mean? Like
It
not.
was fake alarms all the time, like 3 times a day at least. The alarm rings, and we're just used to it.
Yeah, that you did. By the way, we're recording right now in my apartment in Sports City, and here the alarm goes off all the time, like the fire alarm, and it's gotten to like a cry wolf situation. The
boy cried wolf
situation.
Yeah.
Where like now when it goes off, I'm like, meh.
Always ignore it.
I go to the balcony. Maybe I go to the balcony. I see if anyone else is going out. Like it's so lost the effect of what a fire alarm should be, which is a real problem.
Yeah.
Dubai municipality, if you're listening,
Yeah, seriously.
It's a real
Like
problem.
Khalid, you're saying that it goes off once, twice, maybe 3 times a day. When I was living in JVC, it used to come on once a week, and I used to be like, eh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
once, twice, 3 times a day, it's like
It comes on like
of course,
it's
ignore.
So when you rang the alarm and the security rang the alarm, did you think to yourself, "Oh, people might think it's a fake alarm"?
100,000%. I was
For
like, there's
sure,
no,
everyone is. Yeah.
when I made him ring the alarm, I was like, whoever is gonna think it's not, because it's like 4 a.m. and tomorrow, like it's 4 a.m. and I know it's Mondays coming up, like on like people have work, so they're like deep, they're all sleeping.
Yeah.
They're
So
gonna
when
ignore it.
I didn't like when he rang the alarm, I didn't think to wait for the fire department to come, or even like they don't even know where I am till now. Like I just like told them it's Sports City, and I hung up, did the whole security thing. They called me again, so I got on the phone with them as I'm going up to the first floor, and it was 3 floors of parking, and then the first floor starts on the 4th, so it's like 3 parking floors. So I'm going up the parkings like by the stairs.
When you saw the fire, was the fire coming out from the parking levels or
No,
apartment levels?
apartment 1.
Whoa, okay.
It was apartment 1. So and when I went to check the building to tell the fire department where the fire is exactly, I went again, checked on the side, and I saw it already reached the 2nd floor. And the 2nd floor balcony started burning. So the fire is picking up fast. And it was a 22-story building.
Wow.
So I'm running, and I'm talking to the guy on the phone. And he's like, oh, وينك انت وينك? I'm like, I already told your friend where I am, like the building name. I don't remember it anymore. So he's like, خلاص. And he called me from his mobile number. So he's like, خلاص طرش location. I'm like, bro, like I'm running up. I'm like, طيب يا أخي ابعت لي هاي على الواتساب.
Oh, wait, you said this to him?
Yeah, ابعت لي هاي على الواتساب because I don't have time to save your number and then go to WhatsApp.
Yeah, that shit is annoying.
I hate that shit.
And then he's
I
like,
hate that shit.
man, he literally is like, لا عادي, do it quick. Do it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I have
You're literally running up the stairs barefoot.
yeah,
to save people.
barefoot,
lives.
and I'm like not thinking. I'm like, what do I do when I go up to the first floor that's burning? Like
Yeah.
what? So then like I'm like, oh, and then I'm like I slowed down a bit to go add him, and then I went on WhatsApp. I'm like, I saved his name as Fire Guy. So then I was like, I added him, and then I'm like, Fire Guy on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is, you have to restart the WhatsApp app. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna restart the WhatsApp app just to let the fucking number sit in there.
So it captures it from the
Refresh.
contacts. It's got a bullet.
Refresh.
I gotta refresh the thing.
Yo, imagine Khalid opens it again and it's like, all right, times 4 backup. It's like 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%.
System failed. So yeah, anyways, then I went like a first floor, and finally I sent them the location, and then I went to the first floor. I'm like, I see the fire coming out. Like, let's say it's a hallway. There's left side and right side. I see the fire coming out from the left side, and the first apartment is the smoke coming out because the fire is from the balcony.
Oh.
So like it's like smoke is coming out from the apartment.
From under the door.
Exactly. I see the thing coming. I'll do knock on both. Thank God. I think there was like people that started it or whatever. There was no one there, so I just started knocking on these two
The burning
ones.
ones.
Yeah, exactly. The burning ones at first. Knock like doof 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 and ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong doof doof doof.
Like you were kicking and like
Kicking.
fist.
Yeah. Fist kick, and then with the bell, double. Like
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I did the left side of the building, all of it, and then there's the elevators in the middle, and then you have the right side of the building.
Yeah.
At first, because I wasn't thinking too much, I did the whole floor. First floor, I did the whole floor. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Second floor, I'm like, man, this is
but like nobody's opening. So
Are people
you're
opening?
hitting and nobody's opening, and you're moving on to the next door.
because I'm hitting like just going crazy on the first floor because I have to go up to the second floor and do the same thing
Right.
because like second floor is burning now.
So you're rushing naturally.
I'm rushing.
Wait,
yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. Is anybody opening the door?
So I went all the way 9 floors, but yeah, like there was some stories within the floors.
Hit us with
Okay.
like
As the floors progressed, the stories. So, anyways, second,
But on the first floor, did anybody come out?
like there were. So when I went to the other side of the building,
Yeah.
that's when people were like, "What? What are you? Why are you knocking on my door?" Like someone would come out and like, "Why are you knocking on my door?" I'm like, "Fire, fire, fire!" So, anyways, went to the second floor.
You would scream
Yeah,
fire
yeah. But-
across the hall.
But the first floor, I kept knocking. The first floor, I took my time on.
Yeah.
And like I was like I made sure whoever has a deep sleeper is gonna wake up from my like kicking, knocking, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And the alarm is on at
Yeah.
the same time. So then second floor I did it again, but I was like there's no point to do it on the other side of the building because it's like the fire is not gonna reach them.
Right.
The fire is only on one side.
Oh, you're trying to be efficient with
If
it.
it's try to be efficient, so I started to like go crazy on because now I have more time. So I went crazy on some part. I started opening doors, like I started just opening the whole door. Tuk, 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 tuk. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. That's all I can remember, like ding dong. Ding. So anyways, like third floor, and then I see an apartment, like let's say third floor, an apartment is open, and I can see access. I can see through the apartment outside. So I would I'm like
What
I
do you
don't
mean
want.
you can see through the apartment?
I can like the apartment. The door is open.
You opened it.
Just like no, the door was like I think people like ran away from the by the
Some people started evacuating.
exactly by the third floor. Third floor, people started to realize this alarm is not a false alarm. It's like actually it's not stopping. And then people started to evacuate slowly. But I just saw an apartment door open, and I can see from where I'm standing in the hallway. I can see the
balcony.
outside the balcony.
Yeah.
And I saw the fire is going to like it's going faster than how I'm going up.
whoa.
And it's like it's going crazy, and it's like now the first floor is completely burnt, and people started coming out of the like when I would go through the stairs again, and I go to the fourth floor. I see people from the like third floor or whatever. When I was like banging on the thing, they started to like oh shit access. So
They're walking down as you're walking up.
they're everywhere. Yeah, people are walking down as I'm walking
You're
up,
walking up.
and I'm
You're like a
100
hero. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
proper
going up,
hero.
baby.
Yeah, people
Yo,
thought I have
man.
like my
Straight up.
child is up there or something. Like it's like I have someone I loved up in like it's like I'm just eating McDonald's from fucking apartment next door. That's all. Like I just wanted to have the McDonald's.
I don't even live here.
I don't even live here. Like who? So then like where's your shoes? You know like so like one of the floors like I think the fifth floor. I went and I saw like I started to knock on people's doors, but someone opened and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Ah, there's a fire." I'm like, I don't have time to like not to calm people down. So every time someone sees me, like, "Why are you knocking on my door?" I'm like, "There's a fire! Get out of here!" Guy. So they'll be like, "Oh shit, shit, shit," and then they'll go. This guy, I was like, "There's a fire!" He's like, "Oh shit, wow, we're gonna die!" He started freaking out. I was like, then I grabbed him. I put him against the wall. I'm
Why
like,
do you grab everyone?
man, he was like yelling, like, "Oh, we're gonna die!" Like like he's just yelling at the top of his lungs. I was like, put him on top of, like, pushed him against the wall, slapped him, like, "Oh, wake up!"
What?
Yeah, I'm like, no, this is like I'm trying to like get him to like come to reality. This reality. Don't you're gonna be okay. Don't tell everyone. Go to the knock.
Get
on.
it together.
Yeah, get it together.
Yeah.
Keep knocking. I'm gonna go to the other floor. You go. I said, okay. He immediately after he got that slap, he calmed down. He changed personalities. Like he got slapped. He's like, okay, fine. I got you. Okay,
Thanks for the slap, man.
I'll keep knocking.
I needed that.
I needed that. Honestly, like, look, man, my wife and like,
My wife's been snoozing
Yeah,
her
it's-
fucking alarm.
I needed a slap. Yeah, so then, like, so I told him like, just keep knocking on the apartments. I'm gonna go up to the other floor because I don't have to. I would knock twice. Like I would go to the knock, go to the end of the hallway, and then as I'm going back to the stairs, I would again
Knock.
do it again. Yeah. All the time, all the while, I have to take some footage with it because I have to show you guys. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like.
You gotta do it for the boys.
Yeah, I gotta do it for the boys. So like every time I'm like, oh, okay, this is getting boring. Like I'm knocking, and it's like people are coming out. I have to take some footage, so I'll take a footage in the stairs. One of them, started knocking on this other guy's house. And then he opened the door. As soon as I started knocking, he opened the door right away. And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, there's a fire." He just took off running, took off running to the elevator. I'm like, "Oh, let's go use the stairs." He went to the stairs, and then I hear someone in his apartment like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Oh," he like does a U-turn, goes back to the apartment. "Oh, I was just checking where the fire is. Let's go." Yo, he forgot her. He just took off. I swear, he's like, yeah, every man for himself, I guess. He took off.
Well, his wife or kids?
No, he's
It was his
checking
wife. It was
for
like-
safety.
Yeah,
Right.
like he was like, "Oh no, I was just checking the elevator for safety. Like I was just checking if the elevator's on fire." I'm like, "You weren't even going to the elevator. You were going to the stair. Sorry, we were going to the elevator, not the stairs."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he went straight for the exit, and then when he realized he couldn't go through,
Yeah.
and then the lady screamed, his wife.
He's like, "Ah!" And then he's like, he did a motion like he's running towards the elevator. I'm like, elevator's not working. It's like, you go to the stairs. He kept like, then he changed direction, still running towards the stairs. And then you hear the and then he like just same motion. He just did a U-turn and went back to his house. He's like, "Oh, I was just checking the elevator if it's working." Habibti was like, "Elevator's not working, so we're good. I just checked."
He's almost like saying it to himself, not
Yeah. Like, I'm like, "Man, I see you.
Yeah, that's
so anyways,
George Costanzo, and there's a fire in the apartment. He like
Yeah.
pushes everyone out of the way.
That's true.
it wants to be the first. That's that guy. Like if there's a plane crash and like uniform gather in the straight line, he'll be like, "I don't care about no straight lines. I'm out of here."
He'll probably like kick over a grandma to get to the door.
Oh, he'll do that.
It's my rat.
It's me or the grandma. Every man from dog world.
Yo, yeah, that's so interesting to see everybody's like different reactions to like middle of the night
Yeah,
wake up
true.
for fire.
Oh, they like. This is cool, but like I wanted. Yeah, I'll continue with the reactions.
Yeah, tell me
So then,
what else happened.
And there was another couple that were. I recently got a budgie, and I love that bird so much.
I'm so curious how this relates.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
For real.
I'll tell you. Like, so I was on. By this time, I was like on the 7th floor. I realized the fire is now at the 5th floor. Or like, so it's like, okay, I'm faster than the fire.
Yo, it's crazy when like a fire goes out of control. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking scary.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Powerful.
Yeah.
It's hot. Yeah, it's powerful. Yeah.
Were you feeling the heat?
When I went down, yeah.
Yeah.
So as I'm going, I see like it's less of a heat now, like it's less dangerous, but still you don't know what's on the first floor. When you go down the stairs, like a first
Yeah.
floor, it might be burnt already, so you can't even go down the stairs. So this couple was like taking these birds, little budgies, like 3 or 4 birds. I was like, "Oh, that's so cute. Hey, there's a fire!" Like I just realized, like I'm like, it's so cute. And then they're like, they want to switch cages and put them in another cage. So then I was like, "Oh yeah, no, take your time, take your time." And he's like, "Where's the fire? Where's the fire?" I'm like, "It's coming, it's coming." But like you have like a few minutes to like, it's the birds, you know, like you, like other than them, like other people are like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh, there's a fire, get out now, forget everything, forget your bag, forget." So then, but with the birds, I was like, "Yeah, I play with them a little bit." Like careful, you don't want to like, they're moving, you know, like you just want to take care of these birds.
You don't want to get the birds stressed out.
Yeah, you don't want
You
the
got
stress
a soft spot
for the little
budgies. You call them
budgies. It was like 3 birds. Yeah.
That's funny. Like babies, screw them.
It's real.
Family, screw birds.
Leave
Birds.
your wife, leave your cats, leave your dogs,
Oh,
leave your kids.
I swear people left their cats too. So anyways, then I went to the 9th floor. I was like, okay, that's it. Like the fire department's here and I see them like already spraying the 1st floor, 2nd floor. So I was like, all right, my job here is done. So then let me go down. As I'm going down, I'm going like first, like I'm going from 9th floor, 8th floor, going down. I made sure no one, every hallway I walk through, I make sure no one's there.
Yeah.
Just like it's empty.
Clear,
and shit.
like you're like
Clear.
Oh my God, Khalid, what a guy.
Well,
Yeah, you're so like thorough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, yo, I should have been a firefighter or something. Like,
That's cool.
Not no, like I'm unemployed right now, but like I can use a job at the fire department.
Fire
Yeah,
department,
that's
if you're
cool.
listening.
Maybe you should, man.
Yeah.
That's
That is
cool.
what you should do.
Yeah.
I'll make some fire burgers too, if you know what I mean. Some double cheeseburgers.
I mean, either that or like get a job at, I was gonna say McDonald's, but something similar,
yeah.
making cheeseburgers.
I can do a McDonald's replica to the fire department. I can be a chef.
It's very niche.
You guys,
Your market is only fire department.
truth.
They can only eat so many burgers.
Given that the alarm is not gonna work, and it's going. It's a very niche one.
So you're running down. You're running down the stairs barefoot.
Oh yeah. So I'm still barefoot.
Because I remember because the 100 videos that I got and the messages that I got, I remember in this whole commotion, I got a lot of these videos. When you're like, cleared, anyone here? Cleared. You were doing these videos. And I got these videos on my phone.
He had more time in the clearing.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, on the way back.
I got these videos. Go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, I would show it. Like now, I'm like, okay, now it's just me. But as I'm going down every floor, I'm getting more concerned because I'm like, oh shit, the fire is going up, and I'm like, still like, I want to send you guys as much videos as I can. You know?
You're so dedicated.
Oh yeah, I'm
I feel
dedicated
like
to the
it's
content.
It's a noble cause.
It's a noble cause. Yeah.
Yo, Khalid is saving lives. He's creating entertainment content for us.
Content.
Like
Proper.
guy is
When my
like-
friends wake up in the morning, they're gonna appreciate this so much.
Yeah, they're gonna love these stories.
I really did.
Yeah. It was so by the time I got to the 5th floor, I see the fire department now and the stairs on the 5th floor. Out of nowhere, a big boof, like a bang happens.
Oh.
Explosion.
Whoa.
That's when I got it on video too. I sent you guys like I was like walking. I'm like haha. I'm like just like making sure everything's okay as I'm going down, and then you can see the explosion. And on video, I took a run for it all the way down. I guess the explosion was the fireball, because the fire department doesn't. Now I know because I googled it. They don't open like if it's fires on the 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. They're not gonna open the doors and try to like put the fire out. If they're putting the fire out from the outside, they don't want to create an airflow, and then the fire will. There has to be a fireball, which is the maximum amount of heat before like the fire starts to get less, because of the amount of air and oxygen inside.
Like you don't want to create like an air tunnel and suck all the fire.
Exactly,
into
and
the
then it
building
just
kind of
keeps. It will.
So they wait for that explosion to
Exactly.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that. So like there was a big bang, like I thought some like
That would be scary.
I
I,
thought,
I would
yeah,
think
the
it's
gas
like a
tank.
gas tank. Yeah.
I thought that too. I was like, oh, gas tank, or is like I'm dead. Like I was shook. Like even on
Dude,
video.
you'd be trapped. You're trapped because
Yeah.
you're above the fire
Exactly.
and you're barefoot. Like you can't like run through
Yeah.
it.
And like the floor is gonna get hot. Like eventually, it's
You
burn my
could go
feet.
into the apartments and like steal some shoes.
I could have.
Yeah.
True.
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 So
But
you're
Khalid
running.
has big feet.
Yeah,
not,
big feet.
not many
Also,
people.
Khalid has such high morals. He's out there saving
Oh,
lives.
yeah,
He's not
I
thinking
would-
about
I would
stealing.
never. I'll take that
I'd rather
bird.
die than steal a pair.
Steal a pair of.
Yo, Khalid's walking into an apartment trying on shoes. Like, I don't know, it's a little bit tight.
I'll
Like,
take
I
the
don't
bird.
like this.
46-year-old.
This look isn't me.
I don't know. It doesn't suit my outfit. My night outfit. While I have like cheese on my shirt.
It's like a 40-year-old Chinese woman's shoes. Like 2 feet.
Okay, so you're walking down. You can see the fire department.
Yeah, I see the fire department, and the fire department it's like, what are you? They looked at me in the stairs, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, you just woke up or what? Why do you have a puddle of
You're, like,
sweat?
sweating.
Yeah.
balls.
So then it looks at me. I'm like, oh man, just don't mention it. Don't mention it, bro. Like, no need to take.
I got you.
I got you, bro. Don't
Like
mention
you're
it, man.
doing their job.
Yeah,
for
friendly
it.
neighborhood. Yeah, like a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. don't mention
They're
it, bro.
probably like, who's this maniac?
Yeah, I was like, why is this guy? Like, even people that were going down as I'm going up, like, let's say 4th floor to 5th floor, people were like, what are you going up for what? They thought, like, I have a cat or something. But I was already sweating.
Yeah,
So I was like, wait, how are you with no feet? Are you a fighter that just doesn't have any shoes? Or
yeah, no feet would be crazy.
yeah. Oh, no feet. Yeah, no feet.
He's
But
coming
yeah.
on his off hours.
Yeah. Yeah, so then anyways, went all the way to the, like, now I'm, like, in the ground floor.
Okay.
And then there was objects falling out from the building. So the fire department, one of the guys was like, oh, wait. Okay, just make a run for it to the opposite end of the building. So I was like, all right.
Is things falling like from the ceiling?
Yeah, there's something falling from, I think, a balcony. It was like
From the side of the building.
from the side of the building, and it's like falling, and there's like some bangs and stuff. Like,
I'm sure, yeah.
So then I just made a run for it, and I see the whole building is outside, is an open field, like
The huge open area in Sports City where the canal ends.
Exactly.
It's the end of the canal where there's a huge open like
Yeah.
gravel
Yeah.
lot.
Exactly.
I know that area.
And the whole building is looking. The whole like tenants of the building are looking at the building burn as they're all outside,
All evacuated.
all evacuated. As soon as I went out, I had the video on me. I recorded it for you guys. As soon as I went out, I'm like, I just saved all of y'all. I just saved all of y'all.
So modest.
Yeah, I was like recording everyone like, I just saved all of y'all. Because like no one told me thank you till now. Like I didn't get a single thank you. All I got is some guy that ran away and left his wife behind and then lied to her. I got some birds that I was like, yeah, I'll take these. Like take your time on the birds.
You got a guy who couldn't handle himself. You got to slap some sense into him.
Yeah,
Yo, you slapped the dude into logic.
I slapped some sense into that guy. That guy was like, oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, and then like there was a few others that I met along the way that I was like woke
Mostly
up.
men?
Mostly men, yeah. That I woke up like properly. I know that I don't recognize them as much, but I don't see faces. But I know this, like if I see the face again, like yo, didn't I wake you up? You opened the door when I was like ding donging.
Yeah.
In your
Where's my thank you?
yeah.
now?
Where's my? So then I'm like walking, okay. Walking around, I'm just walking, looking at the face. I'm like, who do I recognize?
Yo, but they would recognize you for sure because you're like sweaty, barefoot
Yeah,
guy.
yep,
Like
yep.
there's
The
only
dude who
one.
woke them up in the middle of a fucking fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, even if I was Khalid and I'm walking out of that fire building and everyone's already outside, I'm picturing myself walking and they're looking at their
And they,
hero.
like-
Yeah,
and
it's
they
a-
start
fire,
like
with
cheering, like,
Hero
Yeah.
reception.
The fire
Yeah,
is
yeah.
behind me. I'm walking like a badass. I'm
Yeah.
fucking Denzel Washington, bitch.
For
Like,
real. For real, like so people take my autograph and shit. Like, how'd you do it? Like, why are you? Yeah, 100%.
How'd you become so brave?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Everyone was like,
except the reality is everyone's just like, meh.
man, everyone's like, oh, my house. I don't care about your house, dog. Give me a thank you quick before you.
I saved your life.
I saved your life before you worry about your house. And now, like, as I'm coming on, the sun is coming up. Like it's like 5:30, whatever. Like it took a while, and then I'm walking and I see someone that recognizes me. I recognize him because I'm like, oh, this guy. Like he was like, I recognize. I woke this guy up.
Yeah.
And then he eye to eye contact. I look right at him. I'm like, just say thank you. Just that's all I want in my life. And then he's like looking, and he was with his girl, so he's just like. And then he put his eyes away, like he looked somewhere else. And I'm like, hey, I recognize you. And he's like, oh, right away he hugged me.
Oh.
So he knew I woke him up. And then, but he's like, I don't want to show my girl that I was like that. This guy saved us. I saved it. You know, like, I don't know what his deal was, but like,
Wait, so you made eye contact?
I
He looked away.
Yeah, he looked
And
away.
you called
Then
him
you
out.
Fucking called him out.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I recognize it. And then he's like, as soon as I called him out, he was ready for the hug. Like he was just like, as soon as the guy calls me out, I'm gonna hug him. You know, like
Okay.
it wasn't something that like I called him out and then he took a second to realize who I am.
So, and
he knew me.
Okay.
He knew
Yeah,
who
you
I
know
was.
what? Maybe he wasn't sure what kind of person you are.
Oh,
Like if you're,
true.
You know what I mean?
True.
Maybe he thought you're like, and you were freaking out. Like you're angry and you're yelling. Maybe he thought
Yeah.
you're angry at him or
And
something.
I had a whole puddle of sweat. Like I was.
Maybe he thought Khalid was the terrorist who started the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what do they
Like
call
a-
it? Kleptomaniac.
Yeah, and then or he probably thought like, where's this guy's shoes? Like, why are we?
Like
This
this
guy's
guy.
weird.
Yeah, he probably thought this guy's insane.
Yeah,
like,
this guy
that's
is-
what I would
Fair
think.
enough, because you did run into a fucking building that was on fire.
Yeah,
And you ran up to the 9th floor. It's pretty fucking insane.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, it was, like he did greet me in a nice way. Like after, like, he's like,
Did he
"Oh."
say
Was it
the
a
words?
nice hug?
Yeah, he was like, thanks, bro, thanks. That's it.
But yo, hold on. I'm gonna.
It was a nice hug. It was a nice hug.
I'm gonna call bullshit on the theory. Not call bullshit, but I don't agree with the theory that he was like, oh, I don't know what kind of guy Khalid was. If someone just potentially saved your life and your family's, no matter what,
Yeah.
you go in there. Oh, he's the guy.
Yeah.
Give them all their fucking respect.
Give some props, yeah?
All their
Yeah.
not like look away like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of awkward.
It's awkward, and I was like, I'm pretty sleepy still. Like he's like, I'm pretty sleepy. Like I just want to go back to sleep. Like when is I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Why did you wake me up?
yeah, like I was like
My wife's alarms start in 1 hour.
yeah.
And you know, I don't wake up until 2 hours after her. And she's going to put the fucking snooze on.
For like another hour. So now we gotta go back to sleep, and then there's no more snoozes.
But yeah, like, come on. Respect, like, fucking.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
you-
Respect,
when-
yeah.
Okay.
I agree
okay.
with that. I agree
Okay.
with that.
When I woke up, like, whatever, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and
10 a.m.,
10 a.m.,
11
11 a.m., whatever hour it was. I was unemployed too. We were in the same club back then. I was reading your stories, like, holy shit, and your videos, and I'm like, Khalid's a fucking hero.
Yeah.
And when I got to the end, and because I'd seen the videos of you running up the stairs barefoot, sweating your balls off.
Dude, one of the videos, he's like on the stairs and there's a firefighter right there, all decked up, and Khalid is barefoot. He's like, "Yo, what's up, man?"
Yo,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, Khalid's like, "Oh, don't worry about there. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. I cleared the. You don't gotta go up to the 9th floor. I cleared it. You good where you are, man. It's like,
Yeah.
don't mention it.
So then to hear Khalid be like, "Yo, I left," and then the whole crowd of all the people were there, and no one was showing appreciation.
Nothing.
That's weak.
That's
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah.
That's weak.
And then let's add some little salt in the wounds.
Okay.
Love in Dubai.
Oh.
Are we gonna go there?
Yeah, we go there. We go there.
I think go there. Yeah.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
Why not?
They post that same because that same morning, like, dude, I was in the office at the time. I was working in that studio, and I
Wait,
was
you
like,
just said you're unemployed. I'm confused.
okay, I guess I wasn't unemployed. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went to NBC. I was back.
Oh, okay. I will cut that out.
Yeah,
Temporarily.
maybe don't mention it. And in the office, you know when you're like so excited about a story or like you want to tell everyone,
Yeah.
and I wanted to like go and like tell like my boss and be like, "Yo, this shit just happened, and this is my friend,
Yeah.
and he did this."
Oh,
And
you're so proud of your friend.
I was very proud of Khalid.
Yo,
It's
we were
something
all
very
proud. We were all
It's
proud.
very
Yeah.
proud
Heroic.
thing to be proud of.
Your friend is a hero.
Exactly. And then
Unrecognized hero.
you know, love in Dubai. While I'm in the office, I'm on like Instagram or something I shouldn't be doing in the office, and they're posting like fire in Sport City.
Yeah.
Cool.
and you're like, here comes Khalid's
And
name.
I'm waiting for the mention.
The recognition.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, my boy's gonna get the respect he deserves.
Roll the red carpet.
Yeah, and it was this whole story about like no, I'm not to take anything away from those. Everyone's a hero. Everyone's a hero. Everyone's a hero.
Even the guy that didn't tell me thank you, he's a hero.
Yeah, everyone's a
I
hero.
guess.
But it was a story about like how fast the responders, the fire, whatever, came, and there's no injuries because they came so fast. And I'm reading this, burning up, no pun intended, burning up, being like, who called the fucking ambulance? Who called the fire department?
Yeah, who sent a location? Who had to save the number on WhatsApp?
Who ran up 9 floors? And I'm looking at my phone fuming, and I'm like, where
Fuming.
is Khalid? And I'm like screenshotting it, sending to Khalid. I'm like, yo, fuck Love in Dubai.
You just
Fuck
got
this guy. And then, like, the
extreme.
comments too. Yeah, the
Yeah,
comments.
because they're praising the fire department, which
Praise to them, yeah.
praise. They are the first responders.
Yes.
Let's agree.
Yeah.
But there was no love, and I felt like, yo, my boy should.
He was an unsung hero.
unsung hero.
Yeah. And then like also there were a few comments of like, fire department, they saved my cat. In my mind, I'm like, hold up, you literally left your house without your cat to burn there, while I don't even live there. I live in the next door, and I'm already stuffed. I'm full. Like I'm so, you know, when you eat
Yeah.
a double
The
cheeseburger,
burger
you don't want to
does
move.
weigh you down. It weighs you down.
I did it to sleep. It's a sleeping. Like now I have to go all the way to 9 floors, and you left your cat there. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
dude,
That's weak.
without even like double thinking, like, oh, let me just ignore this fire and go to bed.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why should I bother myself? Like,
True,
someone will
it's
figure
like,
it out.
It's like after the fire, Khalid had to restart. He had to go back, get another cheeseburger,
yeah. I
drive
had to
all
do the
the
whole
way
thing,
back,
take a shower, and then do the whole thing again.
restart
Did
the
you-
whole system.
Yo, I also lost my slippers. I can't even find my slippers.
Dude, okay, let's talk about that for a minute. What was your reasoning for taking off the slippers again?
I think it's a lot easier to just be barefoot to run up the stairs than to be with a little
Nimble. Definitely. You're more mobile.
little flip flop.
Yeah. You
Flipping
don't want to
and
be
flopping.
flippity
Flip-flopping.
flopping all over the
They'll weigh
place.
you down. The shit.
But yeah, it was like an immediate. Like it wasn't. I didn't even go up no stairs yet. I was like immediately get off.
Just run.
Because there was like there's gonna be a little bit of running. I didn't know I'm gonna go up the stairs. I'm like I'm gonna tell the security and then it's gonna be fixed quick.
So you're running on instinct.
Yeah. From the beginning.
Yo, what kind of running was it? Was it like intense running?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
as fast as you can running?
Towards the build when I realized this is an actual fire and I don't hear the alarms nor see any cars and it's like night, I was like, yo, this is not ting. Took out my slippers and just made a run for it all the way to the building. And that's when things like 007 the song came out like dun, 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 dun. I was like, hey, get the fire. He's like, oh, what fire, sir? He goes outside, comes
when you
back.
grabbed him.
Yeah, that's when I grabbed. He came back and he didn't believe me and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go check again. I'm like, what are you talking about? Come
Grab
me.
them. Grab
Do it.
Yo, when you grab people in your stories, you often mention like, and then I grabbed him.
I grabbed people.
Where are you grabbing them exactly? Like,
Right
is it
from the collar.
Can you
I
show
grabbed
us
them
on
from-
Mojo? Show us on
from a
Mojo.
how you grabbing them?
Show the camera.
I don't see any fire.
Show the
So
camera.
like,
I don't see any fire.
Oh, you don't see any fire?
I don't see any fire. I've been sitting here all day. I don't smell anything.
So like, say you want to go check again.
I go.
Grab.
So it's after they turn away. It's like that.
Yeah, the crowd. You thought
Where do you
wrong.
think you're
Claw
going?
from above.
Yes, you thought wrong. You want to double check? You don't believe me now?
You let them walk away and then
You thought claw.
claw and reel.
Real, put him in the thing, and then I'm on the phone. Like, yeah, go on.
Grab him, turn him around, smack him in the
Yes.
face.
That's the other guy. The other guy, like on the 5th floor or whatever, like I grabbed him from same movement, but from the front, because he was like freaking out. Just grab him and shove him on the wall. Slap, wake up, and he's like, oh, okay. Man, he was like, oh, we're gonna fucking die. Oh my god. Yo, he was going like, he's freaking out.
Do it more.
I was like, wake up. What's wrong with this guy? Like, dog.
You know the guy?
And then
the guy
immediately.
He gave up on life so quick.
Yeah, like he's like, oh, like he just came out like, why are you knocking on my God, there's a fire. He's like, oh! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hold up.
He probably has like a phobia from fires or something.
Yeah. Then like as soon as I slapped him, he slapped back to reality. Like he just zoom. Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes.
I always see that kind of shit happening in movies, and I always think that's so
it's a-
unrealistic.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Like he's like, oh yes.
Khalid confirmed.
Slapped. I'm like, yo, listen, go. I already knocked on these doors. Go knock. Make sure they're all out. Okay. And then he just starts talk.
Wait, so
ding,
you smacked him. He came back to reality, and then you gave him instructions.
And then he did
and
it
he
right
followed through?
Right away. Then I was like, okay, I don't need to double check on floor number 5. Let me go to floor 6 now.
Floor number 5, covered by the guy.
Floor number
You
6,
got it,
the guy
Sergeant.
wanted to dip from the guy wanted to leave his wife behind.
Batman over here turned him into Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it was
fine.
cool.
Del-
Yo, well,
Delegated.
Khalid, like maybe you didn't get the recognition from those people, but you're a hero in our eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Straight
That's all.
up here.
That's all that matters. Like, yeah,
Yo,
I
all
don't.
the videos, all these videos you sent, I've shared them. I've showed them like in person to my
And,
mom,
and we're gonna post them
to
on
my
Hamburger
nieces,
Generation.
my nephews. They're always like, "Where's Khalid, the hero?" Even my mom, like, she tells all her like her like friends that they drink coffee with, like bad salah bil masjid. They all like know about the story of
Oh,
Khalid.
nice.
The
That's
legend
amazing.
that is
Leo.
Khalid.
Maybe to be fair, I didn't like really go. Other than the people, I was like, I just saved all of y'all. I saved all of y'all. And then that guy that I made him say thank you to me. I'm gonna make you say thank you to me. Some guy did. And then I went and saw the birds. I was like, hey, are the birds okay? Like, and you know, like I'm walking with the crowd.
like-
Are you
Going
guys
through
okay?
the crowd, checking on
Yeah,
people.
just check it. You guys okay? Yeah, don't mention it. And then I see the birds.
Floor number 503. 503. I promise, 503. You guys good?
You guys good?
He knows them by the apartment number.
I go to that guy like, you got your wife? Yeah. You got your? No, he don't want to leave you.
You woke her up, yeah? You
Yeah,
woke her up?
You woke her up. Good.
Right.
Yeah. So then I got checked on the birds. Birds okay? Everyone's okay?
And then you're like,
And
peace.
I was like,
Oh, you're a fucking hero.
yeah.
You're a hero.
Yo, I
You're a
gotta
hero.
say, I got another petition idea. I say, anybody who's listening to this episode and appreciates Khalid and appreciates the hero that is Khalid should reach out to us, you know, and Khalid will send you the
us a
messages.
message, yo, Khalid, I'll forward them to you. You'll get all the appreciation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
And if
Mo
any of y'all have a fire,
Mo has
running.
access
Mo's-
to
I have-
Instagram
Mo's
Hamburger
running the
Generation.
show.
Wait, hold on. I have no access to anything, but
He's really passionate about it.
I'm gonna tell Jamil and Isra.
yeah, that's it.
He's gonna
We work for Mojo, apparently.
Well, everybody wants to help. Everybody wants to help.
But yeah,
Well,
seriously,
anyone listening?
if you feel that Khalid deserves a shout out and a thank you, message us on Instagram,
DM.
Hamburger Generation, DM us, and Khalid, you're gonna hear about those. Voice note us, message,
Well,
whatever
thanks,
you
thanks.
can. Khalid, they're
Wallah,
coming
wallah,
your
so
way.
it's good that I think just even though like I did it, I know that God is watching at the end. So I'm like, it's not like I didn't want it to be recognized, but I'm like the people that are there just say thank you. But if not, that's okay. God sees all.
God sees all.
That's
God
deep,
sees all.
man.
It's okay. It's like it's
So I'd just like to add to that sentiment. A couple of months ago, literally like maybe a month, 2 months ago, there was a fire in International City. And it was like a story that I got on like Love in Dubai or one of those
Again.
that I saw. And I was reading the story and I was like, oh my God, a fire. And this story was like fire broke out at like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. And local hero, Pakistani man, whose name was like Salman. Whatever.
They named him?
Yeah, Salman Khan, whatever,
They
whatever.
interviewed.
Ran in the building and saved X number of
way.
families. And like I had the whole story. And I was like, whoa, yo, this guy did what Khalid did. And I forward the message to Khalid. And I'm like, yo, Khalid, this guy's he did what you did. And Khalid's like, oh, they recognize him. I'm like, yeah. Khalid's like, fuck that guy.
yo, fuck that guy. He didn't do 9
Did he
floors.
do it barefoot though?
Yeah,
Did he do it?
He did 5. I did 9. What?
Yeah, now there's like a national competition of who.
Did he save birds? What are the list of did he save any birds?
Give me a list of pets. How many people's wives were sleeping that they woke up? And there's like Khalid got triggered that the publication recognized Salman Khan, International City.
Yo,
But hold on, real talk. Did anybody actually reach out to Love in Dubai and be like, yo, my friend is actually the hero. Here are the videos.
I told the fire
Represent
department.
him.
I told I saw a few people
They
from the
probably
fire
don't know,
department. I
right?
was like, yo, I called y'all. Like, oh, nice. I'm like,
Oh, you told them at the scene.
like when I was downstairs after I
You're like, I'm the one who called y'all?
yeah, I'm the one who called y'all. Honestly, I even saw a cop that I recognized because of his veneer, his little Hollywood smile.
His teeth were amazing.
Like his teeth were like
You
Hollywood smile.
recognize a
Like,
cop by his teeth?
it was the you
That
you
stands
will
out.
know it.
That
Yeah,
stands out.
It's like
No.
like perfect teeth.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I recognized him from last week when I fought with the cab driver, and then he called me, and I went and saw the cop there. I was like, oh, yo,
Tune in next week for that story.
oh, yeah, that's a
Where hero turns to villain.
villain
Khalid, so many layers.
I fight with cab drivers.
Khalid.
So like, yeah, that's a
So you recognize the same cop?
So because he
Oh,
called
you
me
recognize him from a different incident.
from a different incident a week ago
Yeah.
when I fought with the cab driver because he like cut me off. I cut him out, and we pulled over and we fought for a bit. Then I just left in my car, and then he went to the cop station.
Oh, we're hearing about it. Okay.
Barsha police. A quick one.
Oh yeah, hit it up. Hit it up.
He went to it's not like that deep.
Yeah, go
The
for it.
character arc.
He went to the police station, and then he made the cop call me. Cop is like, "Yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? What are you doing? Come! I want to talk to you." Then I came. He's like, "Man, just shake his hand. Don't give him any trouble. Give him 500 though, because like you beat him up."
Because you beat him up.
And it was the veneers guy.
It was the veneers guy, and I was like, "Bro, but like I didn't beat him up. He fucking it's on camera. I didn't really beat him up." But he's like, just stop, just shut up and
end
give
it.
him 500.
Yeah.
Just end
Let's
it.
end it. Yeah.
But I know he knows me because I saw the veneers. Then Barsha is very close to Sports City. So when the fire thing happened,
called.
he was there with everyone else, all his friends.
Right.
Then I was like, oh, yo, you veneer guy, you remember me from last week? He's like, yeah, I remember. I'm like, I'm the one who went up, and I showed him the video of me going up. He's like, wallah, good.
The max you got.
Wallah, good.
That's
Good.
the max.
He's like, wallah, good.
Appreciation. Wallah good.
Nice.
But I like that you didn't go from saving a bunch of people in a fire to beating up a taxi driver. You went from
It's opposite.
beating up a taxi driver
Yup.
to the fucking
You're
city
only-
hero. You're
he's-
town hero.
He's improving. He's improving.
week after.
This is the like origin story of like a hero.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's,
You're a
it's-
good
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Good
yeah. Bad guy turned good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I'll beat someone up if you didn't tell me thank you for the fight. I'll beat him up.
But even though I said earlier that I didn't care because God's watching,
God's
and I know
watching.
that's the only thing that matters.
I do want that Love in Dubai post, or else I'm gonna burn y'all.
Just like I burned that building.
I'll burn Love in Dubai right now. Let me get my post.
So all,
Send Salman Khan then for that one.